Welcome back to the Overcomfort Podcast. I'm your host, Jenicka Lopez. Thank you guys so much for choosing to listen and watch to today's episode. If you clicked on today's episode, you guys already know who my special guest is. We have the beautiful Valentina Damas. That is such a nice last name.
Thank you.
You got it from Jaco?
Yes. So
nice.
my
Who
else? My maiden name was Canas, and then now it's Damas. So I literally changed a little bit, but I love Damas.
Cute. I love it. It's
Yeah.
like, for the ladies, for the girls.
Yes.
I'm super excited to have you.
Thank you for having me.
I'm so glad that we actually planned this, you guys. We had already been texting. I saw that she was in LA. I was like, look, I want to hang out. If you want to do the podcast, let's do it. If you don't, that's totally fine. Let's do it. Or not. Let's just chill. But it all worked out. God's plan. We're here now. Can I tell them about what you were telling me? Why you switched hotels and stuff?
Oh, yeah. You can.
Yeah? Okay. So we were like talking, dude. First of all, we're baking cakes together, okay? No specific recipe, but I'm going to give you the heart.
This is so cute.
We're going to give you the heart.
Oh, my goodness.
And then that's yours. I have already, we don't really need the frosting yet.
Yeah.
But,
strawberry.
anyways, we were planning everything out, and she's like, dude, the hotel I was staying in had mold. I'm like, no. And you guys had just posted the whole mold situation. Could you please walk me through that?
Oh my gosh.
Because I saw it, but obviously some people, you know.
Yeah.
But,
so, long story short, we found mold in our home. I was sick for almost 3 whole months without even knowing why.
But sick how?
Sick, okay, as in a lot of allergy symptoms at first. Okay. So itchy eyes, runny nose, congestion, shortness of breath, and then I started getting brain fog. I started getting random panic attacks all over again, which I stopped having a long time ago. Diarrhea, nausea, my hair was shedding more than it was supposed to, because I'm postpartum, but it was shedding a lot more than it was already. Fatigue, anxiety. It was all the things you can think of that mold can make you sick. I had all the symptoms. But I didn't know. I thought it was just that my allergies were acting up because we were in Miami for a while and then we came back to Houston. But then, long story short, one day we were watching The Summer I Turned Pretty.
Love it.
Yes.
Love it. What team are you?
Team Conrad. Okay, I'm gonna say please, girl.
I live in a house with a hater, so I'm like, I get it.
No way.
Yes.
That's pretty sad.
Anyways.
So I was with my friends in my house. We were watching The Summer I Turned Pretty, and then one of my friends had a bag of her clothes in her car, and she was like, I'm gonna bring it out so you guys can have some, right? And we all tried it on. But we didn't have a way to see ourselves because the mirror that I had was in my room. And so we went to my room. We got the mirror out of the room. My friend put it out, and then long and behold, there was mold all over behind our mirror. All over. It wasn't is this mold? No, it was all over. So that was that, and I started sobbing my eyes out because it was kind of justifying how I was feeling, because every single doctor I would go to, they're like, oh, it's just anxiety. Yeah. And I'm like,
no, does something your gut told you?
No, I knew something was wrong. And so, do I pour the rest of this?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm making sure I do.
We have baby Mateo here. He's here. If you hear him, guys, he's adorable. Anyways, cute.
He knows you're talking about it. He loves it. So yeah, that's how I found out I had mold poisoning, and I'm still recovering from it. And then I touched down in LA, and I get a stomach virus, and I've been sick with that. Well, I'm not sick anymore. I have my period now. It's just been back to back stuff that I'm I cannot catch a break.
Wow, yeah. Girl, that thing is following you. And then you have the baby.
And then the baby, yes. The baby.
Oh my God.
Thankfully, he never got sick. I'm so grateful that it was just me and not even my husband got sick. But imagine me with being sick and then the baby having poisoning too and not knowing what it was.
You would have been panicked.
Oh my gosh, it makes me
you're really anxious.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so the reason why I know of you and of obviously Jaco and your family and everything. First of all, congratulations on all of your guys' success. You guys have been so influential. The reason why I felt more connected, why I genuinely love your guys' content is because of how bold, specifically, well, yeah, both of you guys, but speaking about you is you guys are so bold about talking about God. And obviously everybody has their own testimony, right?
Yeah.
I just want to know, what led you to God in the first place. You know, like there's always that one staple moment where like, you know what, like I have no other choice but to run to God.
Yeah, man, my testimony is kind of a lot. But to give you like a long story short, from the beginning, I've been Christian since I was 10 years old. So I grew up in the church.
Right.
But then I started kind of like not believing in him when I was in high school, sorry. It was like my sophomore or freshman year of high school. I started learning about like the world and like how it could have been like from the Big Bang and like, you know, all that stuff.
Yeah.
And I was already away from God like for a while, and that kind of like made me curious and doubt him even more. And so there was a moment in high school where I just stopped believing in God, like altogether. I was like, God is God even real? This and that. I would like doubt him a lot. But there was a lot that I went through in my life that kind of like made me run to him. But I think one of the moments that kind of like was, I guess, the scariest, that I was like, man, like I need to like get right, is whenever I tried to end my life, my senior year. I think that was more like of a wake up call. I was in a really bad relationship at the time, and that I thankfully obviously ended that relationship. I was bold enough to end it, and then after that I was like, man, like what am I doing? You know, like I'm out of high school. I hate my life, you know. And so I feel like after that, my relationship with God got better. I started going to church more. I started focusing more on myself. Obviously, there was a lot of ups and downs
Of course.
after that. But I think the moment that I got super, super close to God, and I was like, you know what, I need to devote myself to him completely, was with Jenicka, actually. He got close to God, and then I was like getting closer to God too. And at the age of 21, I think, I rededicated my life to Jesus.
Wow.
We got baptized together, and
Oh.
yes.
Okay, was that, you guys already knew, like, you guys liked each other? That's when you guys...
Yeah, we were living in LA in an apartment together. So we were already together, like, yeah. We were very much already in love. But yeah, there was a lot of moments in my life where I was like, I need Jesus. And I would just backslide so much too. Like,
I think we all have.
Everybody. Yeah, like everybody, you know, especially being a young Christian girl growing up, like 10 years old in Miami, like, I went through a lot. My parents and I would always fight. It's just so much to my testimony. We could be here all day.
No, girl, I'm here for it. I'll tell you mine too.
We can be here all day. But yeah, long story short, like I didn't have a great relationship with my parents growing up because my mom and I bumped heads so much. It was like we were like this, but then we were super alike. And so we would always fight. And like
that was the problem.
Yes.
You guys were too alike.
Yes. We were literally the copy and paste. We looked the same. We acted the same. Our attitudes were the same. And so I think a lot of that, like literally the day I went to the psych ward, because I had to go to a psych ward when I tried ending my life. My mom had actually like called a cousin of mine that was a police officer, and at the time I'm like, why would she do that? But obviously I'm like threatening my life. Like she had to like seek help.
How old were you?
I was 17, 18.
Okay.
Yeah, and so that was another like moment in my life where I was like, oh shoot, like my family and I aren't good, like my life isn't good, you know. And so yeah, after that moment, like there was a lot that happened with my family and I, and we you know, got closer together. They forgave me for a lot of things that I did to them. Right. I forgave them for some stuff that they did to me. And yeah, I feel like Jesus, he's so good, because man, I don't even know how I'm standing here today.
No, for real.
But there's so much. I feel like I'm just going everywhere, but it's just like my family wasn't good. Like I had a lot of like trauma with relationships. It's so much, girl, but I ran to Jesus because I was like, what am I doing? I'm anxious all the time. I'm panicking all the time. I'm depressed all the time. And yeah, he saved my life. Aww. Literally.
Okay, so this Jenicka came in the picture when?
2021.
Before you recommitted together?
Yes. We met in 2021 of January 2021. And I was still like, I had.
Wow. So it's like 4 years ago. This is still like recent.
Very recent, girl. And we're already married with a baby.
No, but like when you say like all the stuff that you've been through, and then you're like, whoa, like that was like, it feels like a long time ago, but it's just like, if you really put it into perspective, like it was close.
Yes, dude, it was insane. And thankfully, like when I met him, like I was already going to church and stuff because I had gone through another toxic relationship, and me trying to get like all the little bits of it. Go. And we met, and yeah, that was in January 2021, and we committed our life to Jesus like August of that same year. So it was like pretty like like quick, and I feel like that's the way God wanted it to be, because
Absolutely.
I'm grateful, because if not, we would have gone through way more things than that we went through already, because we were so toxic. That's another thing too. We were so toxic and stuff. But
You and him?
yes.
Like how?
Because imagine, like, we had our other relationships, like, you know, baggages coming into this relationship, and so yeah, it was just bad, like always like arguing, jealousy, I don't know, yeah, jealousy was like one of the main things on both parts. Oh my gosh, we were so jealous of each other, like things and people around, and oh my gosh, just bickering, and just like it was just toxic. Yeah. And then when we got close to God, like thankfully, like we started communicating more, you know, the jealousy started going away, like it was like we felt the peace of God, and we were so grateful. Oh, and then a year later is when we got engaged, so everything was like this. God was like...
You know how some people make fun of Christians, or they say like, oh, you guys got too married so fast, or whatever. Yeah. Like, and it's like, oh, it's just because you guys want to have sex. It's like, no, that's not it. I just feel like when you know, and you know.
Thank you.
Right?
Yes.
I feel like, was that like a misconception or like misunderstanding for you guys as well?
Oh my gosh, 1000%. And I think I say that because we already talked about how we were waiting, like we had stopped and then we waited, right? But before that, we were doing it all the time, you know, I'm being honest. And so it wasn't about that. It was just the fact that we knew we wanted to be with each other, and why wait, you know? And we had a wedding planner, so we got engaged like a year and a half into our relationship, and then we got married 8 months after we got engaged. So everything happened pretty fast, but we were also like not old, but we were like I was like 23, 24, and he was 24, 25. So I was like, bro, like people our age are getting married and engaged. Like you know, people are just like always like gonna have opinions.
Yeah, that, and I'm just like, even as like in like a Christian perspective, like I feel like God plants a specific person, and you just know that's what it's meant to be.
Yeah.
And like, and it's the beautiful part, like God ordained it, like, okay, this is it, like if you want to, and if you're not supposed to live in sin, whatever. Yeah. Got it, God. No, but like you guys redeemed that situation. I saw that you guys had stopped and like, you know, chose to wait again, and that I love that, because I know people that do that, so it's not anything that's crazy or out of the norm. And I would do that because I'm not a virgin, like you know, like, but ideally I would love to wait till marriage. I would love to like keep it sacred, but I know that I'm a normal human and I could sin and like whatever. And you know, sometimes, you know, sin overpowers good, and that it gets in the way. But ideally the plan is that I would love to. So I'm like, dude, I think that's so beautiful, and the way that your guys' wedding played out too, and like I saw how viral it went, and then it went viral because people are haters and like they don't get the concept or whatever.
Worshiping was like this whole thing.
I want to know your mind and your process not through that day or whatever. I'm assuming it was beautiful or whatever. It was amazing. But like seeing and reading all the comments about it.
Okay, so we got a lot of love for the wedding in itself, right? Everybody of our supporters were like, oh my gosh, so beautiful, whatever. But then the clip of us worshiping in our wedding went viral, right?
Right.
And then it started hitting other people's For You page who didn't know us. And I was like, man, like it went like very viral. And people were hating.
Because you guys were like I feel like you guys were like the first people to actually do that. And then now like I see people getting married and they're doing it more often.
Yeah, I have seen a lot more people like worshiping in their weddings. And I love that.
Yes.
And I feel like that's something that we really wanted to do, is honor God in our wedding day. And people were calling it like performative. People were saying, I don't know, people were saying a lot of stuff, and it kind of hurt me because that day was the first time ever that Jaco cried after like not crying for like 10 plus years. Like he was sobbing his eyes out, and I was like, man, like y'all really trying to take this beautiful moment away from us. So it sucked, but then I tried not to pay attention to it and just think about like it was beautiful for us, like our guests were there, everybody we loved were there, you know, and
not trying to make it about the bad.
Because people just don't get it.
Yeah,
they're not gonna get it. Yeah,
and I see that, and I'm like, you guys are really like mad about something that's actually beautiful, like actually good. Like how is it harming anybody? But I think that's so beautiful. And honestly, I admire your guys' boldness. Like I see that more than anything else. And I love how centered it is. Like how is that? How do you guys keep that alive in your marriage?
Well, man, we've been struggling so much these past 3 months, like, you know, with my health and like the whole mold situation and stuff. So it's been really hard, and I can cry about it, but it's okay. It's been kind of tough these past few days or months. And so, sorry, it just hurts because like we were doing so good, you know, going to church and like, you know, like our relationship with God and everything. But I feel like recently we've just been from place to place and moving around, and like we really haven't been having time, you know, to focus on the things we want to focus on. So it's just been a lot of weight on our shoulders. Sorry. So it feels like something that we're supposed to like enjoy, you know, which is like being first-time parents and like having our home. Like we can't do it to the full extent. But besides that, I feel like keeping God still in the center of our marriage, regardless of all the things happening around us, is so important for us, because if not, we would be going insane right now. Like I've been sick for 3 months and my husband is the best ever. Like if you like, please marry the right person, because I married the right person and I'm so grateful for him, because
you really did. Like honestly, I saw like your whole birth video and everything. I'm like, wow, that's great.
Yeah.
Like praying over you and just like holding on to you. And I think that us women struggle with just like, not the feeling of being loved, but feeling like an immense amount. Like, wow, like, like, okay, it's like love is love. Like we want to be loved. But the way that I feel like he loves you is so beautiful. And it's like, wow, like, example, everybody. Example. I think I even commented, I'm like, ladies and gentlemen, this is a man of God right here. Like,
yes, I think you did.
I was like, clap it up. There you go. Like, that's how it should be.
Yes.
No, but I don't know why you don't feel, and maybe this is out of context, and maybe I won't put this in the episode, but you don't feel like because all of that is happening, because you guys are moving to place to place, you don't think that's like God telling you guys to move somewhere else?
Yeah.
Or get out of somewhere?
No, for sure. Oh, no, yeah. I feel like God had already confirmed it to us. We were in Miami for 2 months because I just didn't want to leave Miami, so we were there for longer than we should have stayed. And so when we were there, we were like, man, like maybe we should leave Houston. We went back to Houston, and then that's when I got sick from the mold.
Girl, that's already one. So I feel.
Yes. And so now after dealing with the mold and having, you know, like having a mold inspector come in and like check out the house and stuff, and us being for sure, like we for sure don't want to like live in that house. And so I don't know if we're gonna maybe get another house in Houston, but it's looking like Houston is just not it for us anymore. Like I feel like we're gonna have to move to another state, and I feel like God is calling us somewhere else, and I feel it really heavy. I don't know where yet, but maybe California. We really loved
coming back home.
Cali, yes.
Where did you live around here?
Downtown LA.
Okay, yeah.
Downtown LA.
Yeah, no,
never again.
No.
I love this area. This seems really nice and like peaceful.
Yeah.
Downtown LA was not it.
It's cute when you're young.
Yes.
Like we're married, we have a kid. Like,
no more, thank you. Even when we were there and we were like obviously younger, we weren't even engaged yet. We were always in the apartment watching TV and watching movies, because downtown LA, like so many things got going on, like it wasn't it. But yeah, we want to move back. Maybe, I don't know, maybe Miami, maybe, I don't know. But Houston is
honestly, I've thought about Miami too.
Really?
Yeah. Like a couple years ago, I'm like, I love Miami. That's like my second home. Like, but because my best friend's family's over there, so I go with her all the time. Like, they love me. Like, I have friends over there. Like, it's just, you come alive. Like, something's different. Like, the air, like, it does something.
You get me?
She's like, you get me. I'm like, I do want to be at the beach. Like, I want to be comfy. Like, whatever. Anyways, I always thought about moving to Miami. I was looking into buying places. You know what? But I'm like, no. I ended up buying a house here. Whatever. Miami's always been on my heart and mind, but I love it. I love it here, and I'm close with my family. So I'm just like, but Miami's a good spot.
It is, and I have my parents there.
Yeah, that's true. Wait, but does he have his family in Houston?
He has his mom, his stepdad, and his brother, and like an aunt. And I think that's it. But it's just Miami for me is just like home, and I haven't gotten to experience like living with in the same city as my parents with like Matthew and like, you know, that now that they're grandparents, like, but it does like kind of really suck because then his mom is in Houston, so it's like, it's just a lot. Yeah. But I feel like for sure we were in Houston for a while, and I feel like we just need to close that chapter and move on somewhere else because we always knew that Houston wasn't like our forever home. Like we already knew we wanted to go somewhere else, so. I really feel it in my spirit that God is calling us somewhere else because getting sick from mold for that long, everything happening.
He's like pulling you out.
He's a girl.
And then you went to Miami from there?
We stayed in Houston, but we were we went to my mother-in-law's, and now we're still in Houston, but we're staying with our best friends at their house. Yeah, we haven't gone back to Miami. Oh, we went actually because I had a promo over there, but it was like a quick visit, and then it was sad because I'm like, man, we have to go back to our moldy, like Houston. No.
Moldy we have to go back to moldy Houston.
Yes.
Honestly, moldy sounds like a city. Like it could be a
moldy,
city. Moldy Houston.
I can't.
I was gonna say, yeah, honestly, yeah. I mean, you already know. You guys know. Once you start praying and asking for confirmation, dude, it'll come to you, and God will tell you.
It happens.
Though honestly, those moments trip me out. Though I'm like, okay, wait, are we being for real right now? Is that really happening?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
I want to talk about. Okay, you mentioned the psych ward, and that's crazy because I have somebody in my life where they're like, oh, do you want to send them to the hospital or whatever? I'm like, I don't know, but I want to know what that was like for you. Like,
oh my gosh.
I didn't. What?
Yeah.
Like, did it scare you? What was it? What? You said that it was a lot of anxiety and like you were very apart from God at that time.
Yeah.
So what else led you there?
It was
you wanted to take your life.
Yes. Yeah. It was that. It was a lot of depression and anxiety. I was in a bad relationship too. And yeah, I was just young and just going through a lot mentally. I had just like gone through like I talked about it before, like the whole like edible situation where like I got like really high and like
the derealization thing.
Yes, that was the main reason why I wanted to just end it all, because it literally makes you go insane. Like you are not yourself. Like I thought I wasn't real. I felt like life wasn't real. It's really hard to explain to people. And like when I try to explain it, it's hard. But then that day, I had somebody like do something to me that I didn't approve of too. So it was really traumatizing all around. So it was a lot back to back, and I just didn't want to live anymore. And so my mom got worried. She called my cousin that was a cop, and she came to the house and she was like, hey, look, like I love you, but like if you're going to harm yourself, like I have to call the cops on you. Like I have to do it. My cousin.
As a part of the morals, right?
Because she had to, yeah. And so I was like crying, sobbing. I'm like, I don't want to go. Like, please, don't take me over there, whatever. But then she still had to do it because I was threatening my life. The police came. They took my phone. It was like really traumatizing.
Wow.
They took my phone. They put me in handcuffs because it was like protocol that I couldn't be behind. Like sitting in the back of a cop car without any handcuffs. You know, my old best friend was at my house at that time because she was like there trying to calm everything down. My mom was there. My sister, I think my dad was working, and I remember the cop car, like I was in the cop car already with my handcuffs, and I remember like going like this to like the window. I laugh about it now because it was just like, it's okay to laugh, you know?
Right.
But I was going like this,
part
like
of the healing.
Sobbing, crying. My best friend was like, I love you so much. And I was like, I love you. It was like this whole, it was like a movie, bro. Like,
right.
We go to the psych ward, I pull up, and they tell me to take all my clothes off, to take my earrings off. I do it. I put my stuff in the bag. I go into a room with, I kid you not, like 10 other people that were actually like going insane. Like there was somebody with like blood all over their stuff. There was somebody who was like saying a bunch of stuff over and over. Like they were like actually like actually going insane. I used to cry about this, so it's good that I'm not. But yeah, it was traumatizing. I slept in a little chair with all these people around me, and I'm like, what am I doing here? All I wanted to do was literally die. I didn't want to do any harm to anybody else, because that's what it felt like. These people wanted to harm me. I'm like, please get away from me. Like,
how many days were you there for?
Thank God only a night.
Okay.
Because the next day, a doctor...
You're like, yeah, just kidding, guys. Like, I'm good.
I know. No, so a psychologist came and like, kind of like evaluated everybody, and then he evaluated me, and I'm like sobbing, crying to him, and he was like, I can tell like you're anxious and you're, you know, you're going through a lot. Like, do you really want to end your life? And I'm like, I think I did, but like whatever. I just was talking to him. I just wanted to get the heck out of there.
Right.
And he was like, well, by the way you're saying everything right now, it doesn't seem like you're gonna like do any harm to yourself today or tomorrow, so I can like discharge you.
Right.
And I'm like, thank you, Lord. So yeah, I got discharged. My mom picked me up, and then yeah, it was traumatizing.
Look,
it was
honestly,
traumatizing.
Yeah, but I think that needed your wake-up call.
Yeah.
Because you didn't want to after that, right? Or
I've had
like
moments where I'm like very depressed and thought about suicide again, but not to the point where I'm like about to do it, if that makes sense, you know? I feel like life still was a little hard. It was really hard after that still, but it didn't get to that point where I was like about to, you know?
Right.
But it's okay. Like life, we're always gonna have like ups and downs and stuff. Yeah. But I'm just grateful that in the moment it was scary, but I'm grateful that it happened because it kind of did wake me up. Yeah. But it didn't take my depression away. I was so very depressed, you know. But thankfully I'm okay now, you know, even going through all this stuff, like I've been really sad. But yeah, it was really traumatizing. And I don't know how people do it where they stay in those psych wards for like days and weeks or months.
But honestly, sometimes, no. And I never got to that point. Like I've dealt with depression and anxiety too, and I've also reached to that limit and point also. And I'm just like, by the grace of God, I'm like, God, you have the will and the plan. And I'm just like, now that I'm alive here, standing here right now, I'm like, I'm so grateful that I've made it this far. Yeah. Like, to be able to see everything, like the idea that God had planned already, it's like, wow, like, to be able to, like, to make it this far and to see, like, wow, I almost wanted to risk it. Yeah. Before that. Like, did you have you thought of, now that you have your baby, like, your marriage, everything?
You took the words right out of my mouth, because I post a lot, not a lot about it anymore, but like I used to post like if my life ended when I was 17, like I wouldn't have accomplished everything I accomplished. Yes. I wouldn't have known that it was going to get better, you know, that I was going to have a happy ending in a relationship. I was going to get married and have like my fairy tale, like, you know, happy ending and my baby. Aww. Like it makes me want to cry because I was in such a dark place, and like I really thought that it was like it for me. Done. Like I really thought like my life is ruined. Like it's not gonna get better. I didn't see a future for myself. I really just wanted to end it all, and I felt like doing it was gonna like make everyone around me happy.
Dude, I feel that so much.
I'm like, sucks.
Yes, and it's like then you think about it now. Like now that we know God, and now that we've been in a relationship, like, dude, the enemy like
such
really
a liar.
Play with you in your head. Like literally, imagine. Like, say, like, you're, like, depressed now or before, and, like, you get close to that thought, it's, like, it still peaks there. Like, it's still playing with you, like, poking at you to see how much, like, okay, how much am I going to get out of her to actually do it? And it's, like, the joy that it brings to somebody else is, like, dude, like, no. So I understand you completely. Like, now, like, and I had that realization this last birthday where I'm just like, wow, I feel really loved. Like, oof,
yes.
Like, I'm like, wow, I'm so loved. Like, thank God I'm here. Mm-hmm. Like, I never, like, I don't know. Like, it's so hard to explain. And it's like, now that, like, I'm so, like, God is my center of focus. It's like, I'm so overwhelmed with joy. Like, I'm so grateful to be alive and, like, wow, like, thank you, God. Like, and I'm, like, I'm looking so forward to the future. Like, wow, God, like, okay, like, I know I could do hard things. Yes. I'm like, okay, but don't let it get harder. Actually.
Yes, I'm like...
No, but I'm excited. Like, tell me, like, what's going... Like, you know what I mean?
Yes. I always tell Jake, I'm like, I'm tired of being his strongest soldier. Like, please.
I say that all the time, dude. I'm like, who signed me up on this list?
Literally. Like, I asked, like, after everything I've been through, I'm like, okay, I know for a fact I'm going to have an easy, like, birth, at least. No. Right. 51 hours, and it was like torture.
You thought?
Yes. And it was like just the mold thing. Like, I've been sick, and I said I was okay like a little bit ago, but I low-key was like, I've been really depressed, like very depressed to the point where I have thought about suicide again, and it hurts because I have a family now, and I have my husband and my baby, but whenever you're like not healthy, I feel like nothing else matters but your health. Yeah. And it's like, I felt like I was dying at one point. Like, I was like, I can't figure out what's wrong with me. The doctors are telling me I'm just anxious, but my body was low-key, like, it was slowly rejecting itself. Like, I was getting poisoned, and I didn't know it. I was irritable.
It's so weird that they wouldn't know. Like, that's the thing.
Like you're a doctor. Like, why? You're a doctor. And I guess, like, all those tests that they would do, like, they don't have, like, anything where they can see any toxins in your body or something. My blood work would come back fine. My heart and all my lungs would come back fine. Like, I'm like, something is wrong, man. Like, something's wrong.
But it wasn't like anybody else. It was just you?
Just me. Jacob was fine. He did have some symptoms. Now we talk about it. He had some symptoms, like a little bit of like a sty. He gets styes now, and he used to never get styes. Little stuff like that where I'm like, maybe that was the mold, but the baby, perfectly fine. Wow. Thank Jesus. But yeah, it's been tough.
I'm feeling that pressure as a mom. Yes. Like now, like even if it was just like you guys, like I feel like it wouldn't be as like heavy. But like now that you have a baby, what's life like as a mom?
Oh my gosh. Besides the mold stuff.
She's like, besides that.
Yes, amazing. My baby, I can cry again because he changed my life. Like, I've always, like, for those who know me, I've always wanted to be a mom. Like, it was always like, Valentina was meant to be a mom. She's meant to be a wife. Like, that was my goal. Like,
yeah.
I always had my other goals, but I always knew I was meant to be a mom and a wife. So, becoming a mom was a dream come true. It was like...
Was he planned?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we tried for like 3 months. And boom, I got pregnant, and it was everything I could have ever dreamed of. Like, obviously, it's hard.
Right.
I'm not gonna lie. Obviously, it's hard, especially as a first-time parent. Like, you don't know what you're doing,
right.
So you're figuring things out as the baby's also figuring himself out, and he doesn't know what he's doing either. And so it's been the best thing ever. We're completely in love. He gives us baby fever all the time. Like,
honestly, he gives me baby fever too. And I'm like, I'm missing a step. I need to get married first. I need to find a man first. But like,
so
he's
cute.
like adorable.
Thank you.
Like, oh
yes,
my, he came into the house, you guys. I'm in love with him. Like, I want to bite his little thighs. Like,
yes, which we do all the time.
He's like,
I can't.
He looks over here. He's like,
don't do that, please.
He's like, no. Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah, it's been a dream. Like, I always tell Jacob, I'm like, babe, like, our life would have been so boring if we didn't have Matthew. Like, our life before was so great and fun.
She's like, I was already tired of you.
No, our life was so fun before. Obviously, like, we did a lot, like, before we had a baby. But then we think about it now and how much better it is. And I'm like, wow, like, our life is so good with Matthew. Like, he makes us laugh. Like, even in the midst of all this, like
you imagine taking him out and how different
oh
it would
my
be,
gosh, man. It's like he was like the little, like, missing puzzle piece in our life.
Okay, is it so good that you want another one?
Yes, just not anytime soon.
Okay.
Like, not even like 2 years from now. We need to like chill and like just appreciate Matthew, because like I said, it's hard, like him getting sick for the first time, like figuring things out. Like, it's just a lot.
Yeah.
So I feel like once he gets a little older, we have more of a routine, and we're getting used to him getting sick and all these things. We're like, okay, we're probably gonna be like, let's have another baby.
It's like, is it like you're scared? Like, you're like, because my mom would always tell me, like, you didn't come with a manual.
Exactly.
Like, you're just like wondering what everything is, like what's wrong all the time.
I'm Googling things all the time. Is it okay if my baby does this? Is it okay if he's this? I'm like,
and you're an anxious person, so you're just
girl,
like,
it makes it worse.
So you called your mom for Mother's Day.
Yes, sobbing, crying my eyes out, apologizing. And she was sobbing her eyes out, and she was like, "Está bien, mami, like, no te preocupes." Like, we already had these conversations before, but I think as a mom, like, all those things already had amplified, and like I was like even more grateful for her. Cause like, you're a mom and you can't even imagine your kids doing half the things that you did to your parents, So I apologize, and I'm like, wow, I appreciate her and my mom and my dad so much more now. Like, I wish I can go back in time and not do certain things and not talk back to them, not like be like, but why? Like, you're so annoying. Like, I understand. Everything they ever did that I was annoying, I understand.
And that's that he's still a baby.
Yeah,
he's not even 1, is he?
No, he's 8 months. Girl, don't even get
She's like,
started.
no.
I'm terrified.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but I'm hoping that I broke that generational curse, and that
Dude,
so
honestly,
did my husband. Because
I'm not even gonna lie. I love that you said that. I feel like this generation. How old are you?
I'm 26.
26. Yeah. Okay, I just turned 28. I feel like that generation, like, is the generation of breaking generational curses.
I agree.
Right? Like, there's something like, I'm like, my friend is having a baby too. But like, his dad is like, very religious, and like, it's just a lot of things, and just like a lot of toxicity and like things that, I'm like, but you guys are breaking that. Like, it's a healthy family.
Yes.
Like, I feel like the ones we were raised with were a little bit toxic, or like something would always happen, or like, but like, now that we've learned and that we see, like, I feel like this is it. Like, this is going to be healthy, and then our kids are going to be able to say, like, oh, wow, like, my parents were healthy. Like, they stayed together type thing.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Right?
Oh, my gosh. I literally told him all the time, I'm like, we're going to break so many generational curses. Like, thankfully, my parents have been together since always, but obviously they went through a lot, and I saw that growing up, like, fighting and just like arguments and stuff, and by the grace of God, like, their marriage was restored and everything, is okay. But he grew up in a broken home, with divorced parents, and so I'm like, we always knew it, like, before we got married, like, we were like, we need to like break that curse, like, we need to pray over this, break these generational curses, because our kids
it's real, guys. No, it's real. Like, you have to, that's why when she said, like, you have to be selective of your partner, like, and know that, that they're healed, or not fully, that they're healed, that Jesus is the center
Yes.
of their lives, and what the baggage that they come with, and to pray against it, and like understanding, like you have to pick the right person.
Yes.
And to know, because if they're carrying the stuff that they grew up with also, like, or that they haven't learned from it, it changes things.
Yeah.
It's scary.
And then they're going to carry that onto your kids, and no, ma'am.
You guys, I know people are like, no, you guys are ridiculous. No, trust me. Like, no, we're not.
Yep.
Like, we know the truth. I'm going to take these out. Oh, actually, hold on. I think yours, we still need a little time. I have a couple rapid fire questions. There's going to be deep ones.
Okay.
Well, the first ones are not, the deep ones take a little while, so they're not rapid fire. But they are, then we have a little fun one.
Okay.
Okay. One, what does happiness mean to you?
What does happiness mean to me? Wow, that's really sweet. So what does happiness mean to me?
She's so cute.
What does happiness mean to me? I think it just, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Happiness is something that I've felt, thankfully, for a long time now, thankfully. And I get, not any type of depression, but my son, my Jesus, like, peace. That's what happiness is to me.
I think that you have fought for peace for so long.
Yes.
That it's just like, now that have you been in this space where you're just like, this is too peaceful?
Girl, I thought I was the only one. I always told Jacob, I'm like, what?
This is too good to be true.
Something, like, is going to happen. Like,
yes. Oh my God, I got the chills even saying that. Like, it's too good to be true.
Yes,
like you're like,
where's the chaos?
Yes, like we're so used to bad things happening.
Bro, when we were very toxic in the beginning of our relationship, that's how it used to be, like, very toxic, right? So when we got really healed and, like, everything was perfectly, not perfectly fine, but, like, we were, like, communicating and everything, I'm like, it got to a point where, like, we haven't fought in a long time, like,
what's going on?
I was like always like expecting that, like, chaos, but no, it never came, thank God,
Yeah.
So I feel so good to, like, say that, I've been fighting for that peace, and I haven't. Obviously there's been stuff going on in my life recently that tries to take my peace, but
you always have that peace.
Yes.
That's
I
believe
crazy.
it, girl.
I always say that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I believe it. I that always passes through my mind.
Yes.
What's something you want to be remembered for?
Something that I want to be remembered for is my relationship with God, and, like, the amount of people I helped with mental health. I think that's the main thing, because when I was going through a lot of mental health struggles, like, I never had somebody to, like, help me, and I didn't have anybody on social media that I can, like, look up videos for about, like, specifically what I was going through. So I feel like that is what I want to be remembered for, like, not anything like else, like numbers, like I don't care about none of that. I just want to be known, like, okay, like, wow, she helped a lot of people with mental health, and, like, she continues to do it even after, like, I pass,
Last one of these ones.
Okay.
What's one thing you wish people understood about you?
Oh my gosh, one thing that people understood about me. Okay, I think I would say whenever I was getting a lot of hate in the beginning of my influencing career, I was getting a lot of hate because I was always around the guys, and, like, I was with Jacob a lot.
Right.
And I feel like I was really misunderstood because nobody really knew, like, everything that I was going through. Like, I was going through a lot of, like, trust issues with, like, other relationships I was going through a lot of, like, just things of like, my own. So I feel like I was always really misunderstood in the beginning because people just hated on me just by simply being Jacob's girlfriend, or being around a lot, and just being, like, annoying, or all these things. But internally I was already battling a lot of anxiety and depression, and I felt like I couldn't be alone because I felt like something bad was going to happen. Like, I was struggling a lot. So I think I would say that, because I would get so much hate for no reason, and I'm like, man, I'm just living my life.
I'm just a girl.
Yes, I'm just a girl and a girlfriend, and you guys are hating on me because my boyfriend wants me to be there, you know. And I was going through a lot back then, and so I think that, for sure.
Yeah.
It was hard.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Honestly, I say it all the time, and it's just frustrating, and it's annoying, but it's like, at the end of the day, I was saying this today, I'm like, as long as God knows my intentions, my heart, and my family, like, I really don't have anything else to worry about, you know?
I started realizing that recently too. So I've been living more at peace with that too. I just don't pay attention to the internet anymore.
Okay, we have rapid fire. Ready?
Okay, yes.
What's your favorite ice cream flavor?
Strawberry.
Oh, yes. Really? For ice cream?
Yes, I used to love chocolate, and then chocolate gave me a
chocolate.
migraine one time because I had too much, and I didn't know it could give you a migraine.
Really?
But it did. I had too much chocolate.
Wow, I learned something new today.
I went to the ER, and he was like, did you have chocolate by any chance? I said, yeah. And he was like, yeah, you're having a migraine from chocolate. And I haven't had that ever since because
you're afraid?
A bad migraine. It was so bad.
Wow.
Strawberry.
So they could tell you have a migraine because of chocolate, but they can't tell you have mold.
Pissed me off.
Dude.
Like, I guess.
That's crazy. Okay. If you could be an animal for a day, what would you be?
Ooh, I love whales or elephants.
Oh.
Yes. Although I'm like terrified of the ocean. I have like, what is it called? Like the fear of ocean.
Like a phobia?
Yes, like completely scared. But I love whales and elephants. So probably an elephant.
Yes.
Yeah, probably an elephant.
Love it.
Love it. Love it.
Coffee or tea?
Neither.
Really?
I don't drink coffee or tea because I used to have a lot of anxiety and coffee makes me jittery, and I know teas have some type of caffeine too.
Yeah.
I don't do them. I do sometimes drink chamomile tea. Yeah. Is that what it is? Because it doesn't have caffeine. So I guess tea.
Yeah. Guilty pleasure TV show.
Right now, oh my gosh, I always watch Grey's Anatomy, always like my comfort show.
Wow, we're very much like that is literally that and How I Met Your Mother. Did you ever watch How I Met Your Mother?
No, I watched the Disney one, like,
Yes.
you know, the How I Met, what is it? The one with Sabrina Carpenter? Is that the same one? No, and that's Boy Meets World. Sorry.
Like, which one?
Wait, no, that's not the same one. No, I never watched that one. But that one, and actually I'm rewatching The Flash right now because I just love, like, DC and stuff. But Grey's Anatomy.
DC? You're not a Marvel girl?
I love Marvel more.
Okay.
I just love The Flash.
Okay.
The Flash in DC has my heart, but I love Marvel more.
Okay.
Marvel girl
All
through and through.
Okay. Love Marvel too. Okay, so if you could have any superpower, what would you be? What would it be?
I think read people's mind or flying.
Ooh.
Or no. You know what? Teleporting. Because then I wouldn't have to go on an airplane.
That's
and
what
I hate
thought,
airplanes. Yeah. No, teleporting. Because I hate airplanes. I'm terrified. So teleporting. I need to go to this place and I just go like that.
Okay. Your favorite childhood cartoon.
Cartoon. I would say like the Powerpuff Girls.
Powerpuff Girls, yes.
Specifically Blossom.
Blossom, yes.
I think that's what I would say, yeah.
I love Bubbles.
Bubbles is cute too.
Yeah.
I was always like, I'm Blossom, so I think Blossom.
Okay, best snack to binge watch with. Like something you always grab. You're watching Grey's Anatomy. What are you picking to eat?
Ooh. This is funny. I used to always get like Lunchables. Like the ham and cheese ones. Yeah, Lunchables. And maybe some like chips. Some like tortilla. What is it called? What are those chips called? The live chips? Tostitos, lime chips. Yes, those are one of my favorites.
Okay, one thing that's always in your bag.
A lot of stuff, but
one thing that has to be like that it's in there.
It has to be.
It has to be in there. Like you're not leaving the house without it.
Wow, I have a lot of crap. Like if you look at my bag right now, I have so much stuff.
And now that you're a mom too.
Yes, girl. No. What can I say? I would say like maybe lip gloss because I'm always replying my lip gloss. My lips are always like chapped.
Okay, last song you played on repeat.
Yukon by Justin Bieber.
Yes, love that.
Yes.
I didn't love the second album. Did you?
I never really listened to it.
Okay.
I only listened to it a little bit, and I was just kind of like, eh. But the first one, my gosh,
Yukon.
yes.
Love Yukon. Love that whole album. In general.
Yes.
Okay, last one. If you can ask God one thing, it could be serious, it could be funny,
okay,
it could be anything, and you received your answer right now, what are you asking him?
Anything. If I can ask him anything, if I'm having a girl in the future.
Ooh.
Because I've had a lot of dreams that I'm pregnant with a girl, and people having dreams about me being pregnant with a girl. I feel like I don't even need to ask him. I feel like that's already confirmation.
Yeah, there you go. Never mind.
Or maybe where I'm moving to. Where we're moving to next. Yeah. I would want to know that ASAP.
Nice. Love that. That was fun.
Yes,
Yay.
I love that.
Do you want, I'm just going to grab a fork. Do you want a fork?
Yeah.
And just pick at it? Like, I'm not going to cut it.
Yeah, or I'm like, I even can grab it.
She's like, give it to me like that. Well, those are our cakes, you guys. Okay, I do this thing at the end of the podcast.
Okay.
Bible verse of the day. I always pick like a Bible verse. But first I'm going to take a big ass bite. Sorry. I'm going to take a bite.
Okay, literally, I'm going to.
It's warm. We probably should have waited, but it's fine.
I just went all in.
Bro, I gave you a fork.
It's so good. Wow, I love strawberry. You did it. You did.
No, you did that. You did that.
You picked it out though.
Yeah, but you made it. You did the hard
work. Man.
It's like a girl's dinner.
Yes.
Girl's dinner here.
I love cake. I'm not really a sweets person, but with cake, girl. Give me all that.
I love chocolate. I love anything sweet.
Wow.
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 We're all amazed by
And I'm
box
on my
cake.
period right now too, so this is like really warm in my belly right now.
Okay, Bible verse of the day. Oh wait, that was the wrong one right there. Okay, Psalms 23:4. When I walk the darkest valley, I will not be afraid, for you're beside me. Your rod and your staff protect and comfort me.
Need that.
Thank you, God. I think that's pretty self-explanatory, you guys.
Yeah. No
That's
need to
like
explain.
no need to explain. God is with you
Yes. Wow. I
at
needed
every
that.
single season
Yeah.
and every single
Wow.
era of our lives. When we feel like we're in a valley right now, we are walking towards something beautiful, a light, the mountain that God has for us, and we just cannot give up. We cannot give up on the plan or quit having faith. We cannot.
Amen. Wow. Wow, that was a beautiful verse. I love that verse. I love that verse.
All right. Well, thank you so much, my love, for being
Thank you
here.
for
It was
having
so fun.
me. Yes.
I'm grateful that we were able to do this. It was so amazing. Thank you for being so vulnerable and sharing your story. And love that we're very much alike. There's like things where I'm just like,
Yeah, cooking.
yeah, I'm like, but I think it was beautiful. I think it was God's plan, and
Yes,
I'm just grateful.
Thank
so
you.
thank
I'm
you.
grateful for
Thank you.
you.
Loved having Matthew and Jaco wherever they are. They're somewhere in this house.
Yeah, they're diaper changed.
Make sure you guys follow her, follow their family channel. What is it called?
you.
Jaco and Val, right?
Jaco and Val.
Jaco
Yes.
and Val. All her social medias, Valentina Damas. Valentina Ladies, right? Damas
Yes,
is ladies.
ladies.
There you go. But yes, make sure you guys like and comment and subscribe on this video, and we will see you guys next Tuesday.